Leadership, leadership, leadership. One of the most important end goals of Conqueror's Blade is to have a high set of leadership armor. If only getting it was straightforward, but as is all mechanics in this game, it needs some explanation. Here, I'll talk about every way you could get leadership, starting from the easy beginner's way to how veterans grind theirs. Alright, starting from the easiest and fastest way, you want to go to the market using the V key, and then look to directly buy the equipment you want. This will be the rare blue variant of your set, which will cost you around 10 to 30,000 silver for 10 leadership per piece. If you're lucky, you can grab an entire set with 40 leadership for 40,000 silver. Of course, you'll need to check the market regularly for a good deal like this. This really is the most simple way of bootstrapping yourself with some decent leadership to start a new armor class. If you wanted more silver, go play some expeditions and get secret vaults for about 3,000 silver per vault, assuming you have the vault keys with you. But of course, not everyone has silver to spare. Then the next best option is donating to access the fame shop. Here you must contribute some resources and get enough fame to unlock the option to buy the set. Just give the NPC gold dust or anything you can spare, and soon enough you can buy a set that has 8 leadership per piece. A curious note is that the set's bonuses conflict with the usual set, so you can wear 2 pieces of the fame armor and 2 pieces of the usual armor to get the damage bonus twice, if you're medium armor. Now, how do you get more than 10 leadership, you might ask? And how do the veterans get their 20 leadership armor pieces? For this, you'll need to participate in the grind. The most reliable way of getting high leadership armor is to make it yourself. Of course, you can try buying it, but that will cost you a fortune. The 2 main components of armor pieces are the rare armor schematic and the rare resource powdered silver. For the schematic, you'll want to get it mainly from event stores. Once you brought them out, you'll want to buy them from the market using silver. The schematic is usually the biggest bottleneck for making endless sets of armor. As for powdered silver, you have 3 options. First is using bronze to buy it directly from the apothecary. This will cost you 2,500 bronze per piece of powdered silver with a daily limit of 30. But of course, this is not enough. You can also source it from the market, but that's using precious silver I rather spend on schematics. The final and time-consuming method is to buy the iron edge saddle and break them apart for scraps at a blacksmith. Why iron edge saddles? Well, I've tested this myself for quite a few seasons, and this has remained the most cost-efficient way to get powdered silver. If you want to bet your luck on another, go ahead. Here's a tip. If you want to quickly buy horse armor, aim your mouse at the buy button and spam left click and enter. This gets your inventory full very fast. Once you understand the extraordinary strange phenomenon of buying goods just to scrap them, the resulting resource output are much cheaper and plentiful if you are down to wasting some time. This is how most veterans get their high leadership armor, doing this again and again until they hit a jackpot. And that's basically all there is to it. Buy horse armor, scrap, then pray to the RNG gods. Now maybe some of you will ask the question, where does the market's powdered silver come from? And how do I make stuff for the market? Good question. Let's visit our horse seller for the answer. Did you know that you can press this button to buy the silver costing variant of the equipment and scrap that for unbounded resources? Well, now you know. I did the calculations and buying from the market is cheaper than scrapping if you just wanted the powdered silver. This was not the case before, but the drop rate has been nerfed unfortunately, so there is no simple way to create silver now. Now you know everything there is to leadership. It's basically a loot box system using in-game currency. Fundamentally, the same as doctrines. As for how I got my set of armor, half of it was brought from the market using silver I made by selling a 21 leadership armor on the market at high prices. Then I took that silver to buy 4 18 leadership for dirt cheap by staring at the market for a few seasons. As of now, I've updated some to even higher leadership by crafting them myself. Would I recommend making market ready armor like how I did? No, because I got lucky and made it during a time when salvaging unbound powdered silver was profitable. I would recommend the grind since it's the most direct way, and really the only way to get the highest leadership armor easily. And that is it. I wish you luck with your smithing journey, and may the RNG gods bless you with 25 leadership armor. This was Alan Apogee, and see you in the next one.